Welcome to the video, guys, and today we're going to do one of my favourite videos. Don't worry about it being out of focus. I've set the camera on manual focus so it's a bit closer up so we can actually look at items as they come out. So this is one of my favourite types of videos. This is a mystery bag unboxing. So as you can see, this is a big bag of costume jewellery. It costs £3. And it weighs about £5. So when something's cheap like this, sometimes I will just go ahead, buy it, and then see if we've got anything of value when we get home. So that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to cut it straight open, and I will separate this into piles of maybe good or maybe not. What we are looking for here is anything vintage, anything interesting. Obviously anything gold or silver, but the chances of finding that is next to nothing. I have had it happen in the past, but it is low chance of that happening. But there's interesting things you can find. Now, 9 times out of 10 these type bags will not be worth buying, but I know that the source I get this one, they can be worth buying. I've had them before. This is the first time I've done it this way. So first of all, I've picked up something what I can see here. This is fairly nice. That's like an enamelled expanding, should open there, yeah, an enamelled expanding bracelet. That alone I would say is worth what I paid for the bag. So that's why I do these, because I know that it doesn't take much to make the money back. So I'll put that to one side. We'll put all the good stuff to one side and have a look at it at the end. Now you can look at things like that, just an expanding bracelet. That is just cheap costume jewellery, and it has no value whatsoever, certainly not to me. But what you can do with it is just collect it all up and sell it as a job lot of costume jewellery. So here we've got a slightly expanding choker necklace. See if we can see any brand name on it. It does have a brand name. Now that's marked CHR Dior. I don't think that's going to be right. That's going to be a fake Dior costume jewellery there. Even if it was right, it's missing some stones there, but that's going to be fake. So we'll keep plodding on. Now that's quite a large, again, expanding costume jewellery necklace. In itself, nothing particularly special, but it is sparkly, it is big. That can be sold as a piece of costume jewellery. It's very expandable as well, so that's not bad. Now you'll find loads of these sort of fake pearl type things. Again, they go in the worthless category. And when I say worthless, they're not worthless. Some people buy them, they reuse the beads. And they're not worthless to everybody, but for me as a reseller, they're not what I'm looking for. Quite a nice blue colour to those beads there. They're quite cold to the touch, but I'm not sure about them. I'll put them in the maybe pile. Same with those, they're quite sort of nice sort of opalescent look to those. And they have a, oh no, that's not attached. Just a little rubbish keyring there, nothing special. Costume jewellery necklace, again, nothing special. Here we have some seed pearls. Now sometimes these have silver clasps. This one, it might be silver, I'd have to test it. It has some age to it though, that's not too bad. You're going to have lots of things like this, just plasticky, not much exciting there, straight in the cheap box. Ugh, that's ugly. They are glass stones, but they were coated at the back, and that's on a, it's on a nice long gold tone necklace. Now that necklace in itself isn't too bad. As a long gold tone necklace, I might be able to do something with that. Here we have, And that's from Next. It's an old piece of Next jewellery. Sometimes Next stuff was silver. This particular piece isn't. So that's straight in the scrap pile. More beaded. I mean, there is absolutely mountains and mountains of this stuff available. Anywhere you go, any charity shop you go, you are going to find tons of this stuff. And it's all pretty much worth nothing. So I'm just going to keep fishing through this now, being quite specific what I'm looking for. Some of these beads I can possibly go back to. I will double check them because I'm doing this pretty quick for the video, but I can generally tell just by looking at things. Just going to double check those. No, they're not anything in particular. I hope this transfers to video okay, because it's quite hard to do. A couple of rubbish bangles there. That looks like it might have a bit of age to it. I'll go through that later. I've just a gold tone necklace there. That's nothing. That's nothing. Nope. It will come very tangled like this. I'm having a look, seeing if I can see anything that looks like silver amongst that lot, which unfortunately I can't. So nope, that's all going straight in the rubbish pot. Nice sparkly chain, this one. Is it silver? No, it is not. So keep going on here. What have we got? Just more plasticky beads. Sometimes with these black plastic beads you want to pay extra attention to them, because there is something called Bakelite which does have value and is an antique thing, but these are definitely not Bakelite. Wooden beads, they're very easy. They go straight in the not worth anything category. Piece of shell on wooden beads. Nope. Aha, now here we do have something. That is quite a pretty micro mosaic brooch, that's what they call it. It's made up of tiny little pieces. It actually says Italy on the back of that one. It's not any precious metal, and it's just, yeah, it's a touristy piece, but it's still a micro mosaic brooch. That is worth more than the whole bag. I would say that's a £10 piece, so that is going in the decent pile. Let's keep having a look through here. Oh, very blingy. No, nothing. Plastic beads straight in there. Yeah, rubbish, rubbish, rubbish. See what we've got here. No, that's just a silver tone necklace, they call it. Nothing there. Pretty enough. I mean, someone would like to wear that possibly, but not for me. So all this stuff I chuck in here, I would just sell that as a job lot of costume jewellery for someone else to go through. They may value the pieces more than I do. Again, more fake pearls. As you can see, it's the silver pieces I am paying more attention to. That's nothing. Well, we've got a fake Tiffany & Co. Oh, real Tiffany goes for a lot of money. That is not real. It would usually have Return to Tiffany & Co. on that heart there. I do always double check in certain places on these, but no, that is very much a fake Tiffany & Co. But believe it or not, people still buy the fake Tiffany & Co stuff. I'll get a £5 for that or something, so I can go with the alright pile. We have a rubbish. And what's that? No. was thinking for a moment that might be tarnished silver, but no, that's just gold tone. Again, no good. We are making our way towards the end now. What's this? No, no good. As you can see, it's just a case of quite unceremoniously picking through it and chucking most of it away. In fact, now we're getting down to this bit. A good way is to just grab all these, get them straight out, because I know we have nothing there. Again, a lot of these have just come from sort of fashion shops, and you know, people do like to wear them, so what I'll do with all this stuff I'm putting in here is just sell it at auction. Just stick it on, just let it go for what it goes for, because it doesn't owe me anything now. I've taken a few pieces out which I know I can make a little bit of profit on, and they're just bits of glass there. They can go in the slightly better stuff. I know I'll make a profit on it, so I'm happy. No, we got nothing there. No. As you can see, you're not going to find the crown jewels every time you do this, but you can find some alright pieces that are worth more than what you paid for the whole box, and that's why I like doing these. We are really getting to the end now. No, that's nothing. Claire's. Nope. That's nothing. That's nothing. And that's nothing. So actually, well, unfortunately, this one was a bit of a bust from the valuables point of view. So let's get rid of that bunch of junk there. And let's have a look at what did we actually get. Well, we got an old vintage seed pearl necklace. That's not too bad. You got these ones here. These are sort of these little beads. They're not too bad. Now, if that's worth a few quid on those. That's not really worth anything. I don't know why I separated that out. Same with that, you know, 50p each for those. These are the nicer pieces. So we've got a fake Tiffany necklace there. A few quid on that, even as a fake. The micro mosaic bracelet is probably the best piece in this lot. I think that's about £10 on that. And the expanding enamelled floral bracelet, that's quite nice. I think I see that as maybe £7-8 on that. So all in all, take off the £3 I paid for it, I think there's about 20 quid profit in that. And that's what's on the table there. The other pile of what I call junk, I'll sell that for a fiver to someone else. So when all's said and done, when it's all sold, I think we're looking at about 25 quid profit here, which is a really good return from a £3 investment. So it does go to show you don't always have to be finding silver and gold to be turning a good profit on costume jewellery. So if you see it cheap enough, sometimes it's hard to lose, but do be aware it's certainly not guaranteed profit, and you can lose on it, but for a £3 investment I was happy to take a chance, and I think it's paid off reasonably well. So thanks for watching. I'll be back with more haul videos soon. I'm going to put out at least 2 videos a week, sometimes more, sometimes less. I'm a little bit confused whether to do videos for every haul I get or just save it up and do one at the end of the week. I'm not too sure. I will also be sharing my eBay page soon. I'm going to do, eventually I'm going to do discounts for subscribers. So yeah, there's more to come. Thank you to those that have subscribed. I've got a few more subscribers, that's great. I've reached my first milestone of 25, which was a really simple milestone I set myself when I started, and we've got there within a few days, so that's really positive. The next one's 50, so if you've watched the video, if you're looking to look into things like this and hopefully find out a bit of information, feel free to subscribe and turn on notifications, and I'll be back with more videos pretty soon. Sorry guys, thanks for watching and take care.